Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII-2. I have to apologize for last time because the video got cut short way sooner than I wanted it to. So I always try to do these video sessions, these recording sessions for about an hour. That's the time I aim for when I record. And the last video stopped recording at 36 minutes, around there, and I didn't notice it. I did not notice that it stopped recording until I was finished with the video. But you didn't miss anything. I spent the next 24 minutes trying to do that stupid questionnaire quiz. Could never complete it because those were some hard bullshit questions. Some of them were really easy, but some of them were just pretty fucking tough, honestly. But anyway, I hate that happened. I ran out of room on my Elgato application here on my MacBook, and that's my fault. I should have known better. I thought it was going to be if I recorded another video. I thought the next video I was going to record, that was going to be the video that might get cut off. But no, it was the one I was doing then. Just had too many videos stored on my Mac, and it couldn't record that whole latest video. What can you do? But luckily nothing was really missed. Well, let's jump back here to Academia for XIII-AF. So we have much of this city to explore, and we have to revisit with Hope and Alyssa, who might be the actual real Hope and Alyssa, because listening to some of the NPC dialogue, I think somebody said that there are people that essentially froze themselves in times for hundreds of years. So maybe that's what Hope and Alyssa did. Come on, game, you should have put a chest back here. That would have been a good spot for a treasure. The music changed in this part of the city.
This is really cute.
I guess they're talking about Sarah and Noel here, about being handsome and so pretty.
No changes here.
This is a cool area, but it kind of just feels like we're just here for a short amount of time, really. And that's it. We'll leave this place. If the whole game took place, I shouldn't say the whole game, but if most of the game took place in a big city, and you're always traveling around the city to go from point to point to carry on the story, and you could also explore the city while doing that, or in between doing that, and find side quests and hidden treasures and stuff, I think that would be cooler.
I want to live in a city with skyscrapers.
So basically, like a Grand Theft Auto, layout. And really, I suppose this city isn't big enough for a whole game. I don't mean this exact city, but an even bigger city, and that's where most of the game took place. Do you see some log? No, you're just hanging out over here. You like that car? Yeah, it's a pretty cool hover car. I'll give you that. Flying car, whatever it is.
No changes here. No changes here.
I can talk to this dude.
Why did Cocoon fall? Where did the crystal pillar come from? Does anyone know? The director is the only one who knows what happened in the past. What with things like fallacy, focuses, and crystals, people of the past must have led some very exciting lives. There may have been several incidents, but all in all, we've been able to live peacefully for years. I refuse to believe that to fill the world with death and destruction. Even though I know Cocoon won't last forever, I still look up and see its beauty. Perhaps it's just easy to find beauty. Something is fleeting. What with things like fallacy,
Hey, look at that.
easy money.
What is it? How does this look? I think I'll go to Grand Avenue today.
Chocobo World was quite what I was expecting it to be.
I'm gonna be late. Where did I put that book on Facebook? I have to hurry.
Welcome to Brain Blast.
I just want to see if this has different questions.
Your entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and respond to the task and aim for a perfect score.
Okay.
Question 2.
I have no idea. Is this like stuff I'm gonna learn in the game later? Is the game spoiling the lore? Spoiling its own lore in this game show? Hart. Who is Hart? Hart from Final Fantasy VII? The assistant to the mayor of Shinra? The mayor of Midgar, I should say. I got it right.
Congratulations. Question 3.
Shit. I gotta go with Candy Cactar, because kids love candy. Nope, okay.
This concludes our
Yeah, the questions on this one might be completely different. Like the questions that appear on the one I did in the last episode, they all might be just pertained on that console. And this console has a bunch of different questions that pertain to this sole console. So I can't get any questions that popped up on the last console I did on this new console. But they're the same thing. They're both just answer the questions, get 10 right, you win.
This is fun. This is fun. How long am I supposed to keep waiting here? Where did everybody go?
I wonder if Dr. M would buy this.
The transmission's fine. Remnants of a spatial distortion have been discovered at the gate. It points to some sort of paradox having taken place here. We've had to deal with paradoxes ever since the fall of Cocoon several centuries ago. The presence of a gate signifies a shift in time in the nearby area. Perhaps the world has been changed again. No one knows if or when history is going to be rewritten. That's why we have to live each day like it may be our last. We've had to deal with paradoxes ever since the fall of Cocoon several centuries ago. The presence of a gate signifies a shift in time in the nearby area. Perhaps the world has been changed again. No one knows if or...
This is fun. The transmission's fine.
95% explored, so I guess this is the final 5%, this area up here. It's gotta be, right? Surprised it's not more than just 5%.
All clear.
I mean, it's a big area, but I guess...
Is that a human or a duplicate?
It's a big, wide open area, but I guess...
Wait for me!
It's pretty,
This is really cute.
it's all one area, you know what I mean? It's not... Like, you have a whole bunch of other smaller areas on this map. And that's just one area of many.
This time, traveling tourniquets is here to fulfill all of your shopping needs. Thank you and thank you.
I'm thinking about buying a GameCube with the Game Boy player, disc and everything. It'll cost a pretty penny, but I'm thinking about buying one. I'm gonna look more into it tomorrow.
Jumping 400 years into the future must be a bit under. I know you must have a lot of questions. Feel free to ask me anything. Is that what you wore 400 years ago? Your clothes are different than the pictures in my textbook.
Well, this isn't what you wore 400 years ago.
I bet you're used to seeing people with swords and bows. Guns were pretty rare in your day, weren't they?
And what News is wearing is not what people wore 400 years ago either.
Is that white round animal you have with you real? That's rare. You'll see a lot of animals here, but they're all...
I mean, I assume we're going to get more of an explanation, at least a little bit, of why Sarah's clothes just randomly changed at the beginning of the game because of time paradoxes and whatnot.
Is that what you wore?
I don't know if it's going to be as deep as a game like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, why Sora and Riku's clothes changed in the beginning of that game once they enter the Dream Worlds.
Do you know a girl named Alyssa? She works at the academy. Wish I could summon up the courage to talk to her. Apparently, Alyssa was sleeping in a time capsule for a few hundred years. She just woke up recently. Kind of like Sleeping Beauty. I want to go inside and get to know her. I just keep chickening out. If I do get a chance to talk to her, what should I say? She's from a different time. I don't want to scare her off.
Nah, man. Nah. That's hoax, girl. At this point, it's meant to be. They're both from the same time. They're both from Poland. They've both been reserved for hundreds of years to wake up here and now. I'm not one to ship characters too often. I'm embarrassed to admit that there are a few exceptions.
Apparently, Alyssa was sleeping in the time.
And when I say ship, I mean like in my head. Like I like the idea of certain characters being together. And that's the extent of it.
I bet you're used to seeing people with swords and bows. Guns were pretty rare in your day, weren't they? Is that white round animal you have with you real? That's rare. Is that what you wore?
That guy keeps looking. He hasn't done anything yet. It's creepy nonetheless. Anyone can visit the academy. If he's so curious, he should just come in like everyone else. He keeps staring at him. He hasn't done anything to get him into trouble. Do you suppose he likes me or something? Anyone can visit the academy. He keeps staring. I'm bored.
I want to go inside and get to know her. If I do get a chance to talk to her, what should I do? Apparently, Alyssa was sleeping in a time capsule.
No problems here. Just like an actor.
I'm a researcher of monsters. My database contains profiles of every creature in existence, from Cocoon to the farthest reaches of Grand Pulse. Yes, I have them all. It's been quite the trial. I scoured the records, you see, finding data from the most obscure Academy files. My work is a thing of beauty. If anyone has research that rivals my perfect database, I would certainly like to see it.
Dr. M has explored every inch of the world and boasts of his world-class monster database. Collect enough enemy data so that even the famous doctor must recognize the brilliance of your bestiary.
You believe there are monstrosities even my research is overlooked? Very well. Let us see the proof of your work. Return to me when you think your data log has captured details on every monster. Do you understand? I do mean every single monster. Master White pile of monster data. An impressive amount of research for an amateur.
Every single monster. Don't know if I can do that.
I need to pick up some herbs and spices. Let's play.
Greetings, young man and young lady. How would you like to test your knowledge with Cryptic's confounding quiz?
It can't be. Amador? You know him? Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served him.
Oh shit, yeah.
Lots of times.
The guy who was in like a one cutscene.
Quiz giver extraordinaire. So, little
used to know lived hundreds of years ago, which means...
Hey, Captain, you're not human, are you?
Correct. Captain Cryptic is a quiz-centric duplicate. Let's get started then.
What item became popular among the Academy scientists in 10AF due to the discovery of the Oracle Drive? Damn it.
Mommy not helping with your homework?
Why'd they use this picture? Captain Cryptic appears in unexpected places only to frazzle others with his confounding quiz. Try it yourself and see if you can solve the confusing conundrums. Who knows, you might win a special reward. Captain Cryptic is always somewhere in academia in the year 4XXAF, but finding him is half the trouble. Eavesdrop on the citizens of the city for clues on his current whereabouts.
And we're still on the easy questions. Oh boy.
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the man you knew. Are they really that similar?
Like twins. Like twins. How did this happen? They're looking for more people.
I get it.
Here goes! Wait for me! Welcome to the Academy head office. You would be Sarah and Noel, yes? We've heard all about you. If you wish to meet with Noel, I've been instructed to let you in without an appointment. Welcome to the Academy head office. You would be Sarah and Noel, yes? We've heard all about you.
Unimpressive amount?
What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind. What we create here is what we create.
We should create some kind of manual.
All good here.
I'll have to do my best to create an ideal world.
When the director opened his eyes, I was overcome with so much emotion. I mean, a legendary man who lived 400 years ago was right there. Everyone knows who Hope S-Type is because we learn about him in school. Working with him is like a dream come true. It was all thanks to the director's work that people had hope. Something to live for. He represents the hopes and dreams of many.
Academia was built on the foundation of the director's beliefs and ideals. Everything in the past was meant to lead up to this day. Everyone knows who Hope Esther.
I need to do some calculations.
It was all thanks to...
We should spread the cities out a little for functionality. I see. All good here.
What we create here is hope and inspiration for mankind.
Yeah, I think surprisingly that's our only line of dialogue. It's surprising that because all the other NPCs seem to have more lines of dialogue than just one. The ones you can talk to, that is. I thought I saw a chest floating around somewhere I wasn't able to reach. And now I can't bump into it.
We should create some kind of manual. Yes. Looking good. I get it.
I swear I saw a chest floating around somewhere. I can't find it now. But I've been everywhere. Whatever. Melissa, what's up?
Hope told us that he invented a machine called a time capsule. That's how they got here. Back in 13 AS, Hope devised a plan to build an artificial fal'Cie. It was called the Proto-fal'Cie project. He wanted to use the new technology to levitate Cocoon. But then one day, Hope saw a certain noise on the Oracle Drive.
So I activated the Oracle Drive and launched the prophecy. I saw you fighting the Proto-fal'Cie, and I saw you screaming out. Your machines are driving me nuts.
I was getting ticked off by that point.
Well, exactly. So we were forced to reevaluate the project and eventually abandon it.
Okay, you saw Sarah getting mad at you, so you canceled your project, and then poof, the Proto-fal'Cie disappeared. Is that about right? We didn't destroy it so much as it never existed in the first place. We were following the wrong path to the future.
Oh, there it is again. I see it.
I'll see it, man.
Gotta go a level low.
Setting itself the second Eden, back where we began.
Yeah. It would have been just like how it was on the old Cocoon. We realized we couldn't let that happen. You had to levitate Cocoon using only
Right. Not to mention that if you had kept with the original plan, your machines would have killed you.
Really? Then we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Funny, you lose your temper and the whole future changes.
How do I get down to that bottom level? I guess I have to ride maybe ride one of these things to it.
This data is accurate.
Or it seems like that one goes down to it. So I need to figure out a way to get on that one.
They're behind on their deliveries, huh?
Oh, it's rising up. Alright, well, we'll just stay on this one. Eventually, it should get down to the bottom. Maybe they all get to the bottom eventually. You just have to ride them long enough for them to cycle down there. But anyway. This is, I mean, this is kind of a neat gameplay thing, a neat thing to see, but in reality, why would anybody need a platform on a computer just floating around? It doesn't make much logical sense. Well, that one did go down there, but it never stopped. Just my luck. Alright, that one seems to stop right there on the bottom floor. So we need to watch and see where it goes for me to jump on it.
That's a big request.
Aha! Now just walk over here. I believe this is where... Yeah, right here. Now the only problem I can have now, multiple stop here. And this isn't the right one. Well, we finally made it down here. Platinum casino ticket. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to check out the casino at least one more time. Time capsule. The time capsule, designed by Alyssa Zadell, is a device that enables a limited version of time travel. A powerful gravitational field is produced within the capsule, significantly decelerating the flow of time. This results in a phenomenon where a single day for the occupant translates to the passage of several centuries in the outside world, for all intents and purposes, bringing the capsule's interior into the future. Considering a passenger cannot return to the past, the substantial risks concerning life support system failure have been projected. The time capsule has yet to progress beyond experimental trials.
Alyssa and I decided to come to the future to observe the 13th arc, the structure that appears in the sky of this time period.
That thing that's floating above us now?
Yes.
Yes.
In the end, we abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon. Instead, we plan to build an
entirely
entirely new shell.
new shell.
Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such a creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon.
That's an ambitious
That's an ambitious plan.
Sure is. And that's why you're here. To find out what keeps the Ark afloat. Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle, we had to come and see it for ourselves. There are so many important things we need to talk to you two about. So many, in fact. Not really sure where to start.
Hope has traveled 400 years into the future. What should I ask him? Yeah, I want to know more about how you traveled to the future.
How did you get here anyway? This time capsule doesn't work like a gate, does it? In simple terms, we just put ourselves to sleep for about 400 years.
Mm-hmm.
The device cannot actually travel through time, so there's no going back to the past.
That must have been a tough call.
It was a choice to wake up to a strange world centuries in the future. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have second thoughts. What about your family? You'll never see them again. That was no longer an issue for me. My father had already passed away by then. I had no one to leave behind. There's no way I can repay you for changing the future for us. Traveling to this time period was no easy task. You were the only people that know who we were in the past. We knew we'd meet you again in the future. There's no way I can
The Academy. The Academy is the institute that governs the world's people and has its headquarters in the city of Academia. It is a research-based organization founded with the aim of promoting human independence from the fal'Cie and has rebuilt society based on the pursuit of that ideal. The scientists of the Academy are currently moving forward with a plan to relocate the entire human race to a new, man-made cocoon by the year 500 AF. For that purpose, the provisional government body has granted the Institute various administrative powers. Important policies are decided by a joint staff committee. Each person involved in the decision-making, however, must gain a vote of confidence from the general populace. This system has proven popular with the great majority of citizens and has contributed to the smooth running of society. The New Cocoon. The New Cocoon project proposed by Hope Estein entails constructing an entirely new shell that will house the relocated human race. This project began based on predictions that the crystal pillar supporting cocoon will eventually collapse, and a proposal to refloat the current cocoon was also considered, but subsequently rejected due to the necessity of reviving the fal'Cie to provide a compatible power source. Construction of the man-made cocoon began in 10 AF and is scheduled for completion in the year 500 AF. Hope Estein. Hope is a high-level advisor for the Academy. He proposed and came to direct the New Cocoon project started in 10 AF. To oversee the completion of the project, Hope and Alyssa Zadell entered a time capsule of N13 AF and awoke in the year 4XX AF. A charismatic figure overwhelmingly popular with the people, Hope feels a duty to protect the project's founding ideals. Even more so, he is consumed with a need to rescue Fang and Vanille from their slumber within the crystal pillar.
you're dying to know how we came to the future, huh?
Kinda.
You've heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field, and essentially we just left as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule can't take you back,
Can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, it didn't prove to be a popular method of time travel.
You risked your own life for the sake of Cocoon.
Oh, the director was there with me. Hey, Sarah. After coming to the future myself, I think I understand how you must feel. The Academy has welcomed us with open arms. We can research as we always have. But sometimes I get these terrible anxiety attacks.
Alyssa.
Please, Sarah. You have to let me apologize for the way I treated you in the past. Maybe you can't forgive me for that. I hope as fellow time travelers, we can face the future on foot. The Academy is making progress on its investigation into the 13th At this stage, good news and there is bad news.
Let's hear the good news
first.
We've discovered that the Ark's reactor is powered by an ore cluster known as the graviton core. By collecting these, there's a possibility that the new cocoon will be up in the sky in no time.
That is good news.
Yeah, okay. So now you gotta hit us with bad news. Each ore cluster provides only a certain amount of power. The 13th arc, for example, requires a single graviton core. We're going to need multiple cores that we can't seem to find. Need a hand with the search?
If there's one thing we're good at, it's
looking for weird objects.
We could use the help. With you two on the case, we'll have those cores in no time.
I'll put together some data on graviton cores. Check in with the Academy front desk.
Collect all the graviton cores required to levitate the new cocoon. The scientists at the Academy need you to bring 5 different gravitation cores. Try asking at the front desk of Academy headquarters for information on where to begin your search. Once you have the cores, return to Academy headquarters and deliver them to Alyssa.
Where did your travels take you?
We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope?
There's an ancient legend that mentions a palace by that name. The story itself is incomplete, and nobody knows how it's supposed to end.
So it's a paradise that was never finished, huh?
Right.
But we won't be letting
our story end halfway through.
Please hand any
graviton cores to Alyssa.
Our dream will soon become a reality. Please hand any graviton.
Technology to raise the new cocoon into the sky is already there. As soon as we have all the graviton cores, we'll have the power source we need.
Graviton cores. The graviton core is an extremely rare material discovered within the 13th arc. The arc is kept aloft by the buoyant force produced through the cross reaction between crystal ores clustered within the core. This system provides a semi-perpetual energy source, eliminating the need to rely on outside power supplies. The man-made cocoon and its massive population will require far more power to stabilize than the floating fortress. In order to maintain constant levitation, scientists calculate that at least 5 separate graviton cores will be needed. So how many do I have right now? Because it seemed like I had at least one. Hand over graviton core gamma. Why can't I?
Thanks again.
Why can't I find that in my inventory? Whatever.
You found a graviton core.
If you don't mind,
If you don't mind, I'll just
cover from my research.
my research.
Did I tell you?
Did I tell you?
Director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been
The
making
Academy has been making progress on the development of the paradox
a very powerful
weapon
weapon
that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox
Using a
against
paradox
itself.
against itself, huh?
Exactly.
Exactly.
There's a possibility
There's a possibility we may come up against a man who appears in the
Oracle
Oracle Drive recordings.
The war has already
The war has
begun,
already begun.
and we're fighting to
We're
protect the
fighting to
future
protect the
itself.
future itself.
The battle to the end.
Battle to the end.
Against Caius.
Against Caius.
But director,
Director,
didn't you say you were
didn't you say
missing
you were
a
missing a
certain
certain material?
A chaos
A
crystal.
chaos crystal.
It's a solidified
It's a
chunk of
solidified
paradox
chunk of
energy.
paradox.
Chaos crystals?
According to the data,
It doesn't exist in
it
this
doesn't
time
exist in
period.
this time period.
Well, hey,
Well, hey,
you've still got
you've
us.
still got us.
And we've got the
We've
Historia
got the
crux.
Historia crux.
I knew I could count
I
on
knew
you.
I could count on you.
Once you found the crystal,
Once you found the
I can
crystal,
build you a
I can build
prototype.
you a prototype.
You actually managed
You
to
actually managed to find a
core.
graviton
With
core.
a few more
With
clusters,
a few more
we'll be
clusters,
able
we'll
to
be able to
float
float cocoon.
Special deliveries
Special
from another
deliveries
time.
from another time period.
Maybe you should start up a
Maybe you should
business.
start up a business.
Please hand any
Please hand any
graviton cores to
graviton
Alyssa.
cores to Alyssa.
Our dream will
Our
soon
dream
become a
will soon
reality.
become a reality.
Please hand any
Please hand any
graviton cores to
graviton
Alyssa.
cores to Alyssa.
Our dream will
Our
soon
dream
become a
will soon
reality.
become a reality.
Technology to
Technology to raise the new
sky is
cocoon into the
already
sky is
there.
already there.
As soon as we have
As
all
soon
the
as we have all the
cores,
graviton
we'll
cores,
have the power
we'll
source
have
we
the power
need.
source we need.
Once
have a chaos crystal. We should be able to develop a new weapon. Technology to raise the new cocoon into the sky is already there. As soon as we have.
Before Mr. Estime entered the time capsule, he put a lot of different plans in motion. He was able to get the new cocoon project off the ground. The only reason we were able to continue a project of this scale, a project that would take hundreds of years, is because the basics were perfected. The director worked so hard he barely sleeps. We jokes he doesn't need any because he slept for 400 years. The time capsule slows time significantly. Even though he spent 400 years sleeping inside of it, his body is only aged a day. Before Mr. Estime entered the time capsule, he was able to get...
Alyssa told me all about you. You're helping us find the graviton cores. Isn't that right? And perfect timing. I just got an update with the latest info. This ore. Is it really that valuable? Oh yes. The Academy have sent survey teams all over the place. They've searched everywhere. But they haven't found a shard of the stuff. But according to this latest data, our scientists use resonance imaging to identify a possible deposit. So we do have a defined location where a team can start looking. But it's just what? It's just what? Well, it's kind of in a different time.
Sounds like a job for us, all right. Here. Show me that data.
Graviton core report Alpha. Graviton core readings have been detected somewhere in the area of New Bodham on Grand Pulse. Resonance imaging puts the date at 3 AF. No records exist of cores in this era, so we believe space-time anomalies must have kept the object hidden from contemporary detection. We have designed the target Graviton core Alpha, travel the timeline and bring it back. Beta. Graviton core's readings have been detected somewhere in the area of Brescia Ruins inside Cocoon. Resonance imaging puts the date at 5 AF. No records exist of course ever being found here, so we hypothesize that the object must be located in an area inaccessible to contemporary observers. We have designated the target Graviton core Beta, travel the timeline and bring it back. Delta. Resonance imaging places the core in or around 400 AF. This is close to the current era, but we have been unsuccessful in locating the target object. We hypothesize that it exists in a period of lost history in a timeline that has disappeared due to the effects of a paradox. We have to designate the target Graviton core Delta, travel the timeline and bring it back. Epsilon. Resonance imaging puts the date at 100 AF. To recover the object, you will need to find a time gate that connects to this time period. According to our calculations, such a gate exists, but only in an alternate academia that was lost to a paradox effect. We have designated the target Graviton core Epsilon, travel to the timeline and bring it back. Zeta. Graviton core readings have been detected in the village of Orba on Grand Pulse. Resonance imaging puts the date at 400 AF. This is close to the current era, but a major paradox effect has enclosed the entire area. The Academy researchers cannot get close enough to conduct a search. Possibly a gate elsewhere in the timeline will enable you to enter the area and locate the object. We have designated the target Graviton core Zeta, travel the timeline and bring it back. Sunlift Waterscape. The date's at 400 AF. This is close to the current era, but Academy researchers have been unable to locate the target object. We believe that a tangling of the timelines is blocking access, and the object can only be reached through a sequence of time gates. We have designated the target Revolution Core Ida. Travel the timeline and bring it back.
We changed the future, but it still needs our help. I bet we can find that ore.
We need a way to lift them into the sky. We can help them do it. Maybe that's why we were brought here.
Hello again. You brought us a graviton core. Here's the data we've compiled on graviton cores.
I found one already. Well, this is where I'm going to end this one. I guess we just need to go to places and look for those cores next time, so until then.